What's going on, everyone? DSP here with a special video regarding the Blacklight Retribution fan appreciation event that I'll be running on Friday, April something. Friday, April 13th, 2012. First of all, before I get into it and explain how it's going to work, I just want to say, please, if you haven't already, if you weren't aware, watch the final teaser trailer for Project 7 Episode 3. I've had it as the main video on my DSPGaming page all day, but I kind of wanted to leave it up a little bit longer, but then I realized I had to put this video up to give everyone the deal on what was going on with the fan appreciation. And so I said, alright, it makes sense that I kind of have to bump it, but let me just let everyone know, please go check it out, okay? It's coming out this weekend, Episode 3. Put a lot of damn work into this one. It's been a long time in the running to even get put together, and I think people are really going to like it, okay? Alright, so, Blacklight Retribution. It's a free-to-play PC game. A couple weeks ago, I actually played a set of matches on it, and a lot of people saw it and said, "Ooh, that looks interesting. Is it actually really free?" And the answer is yes, it actually really is free. You just download it. I'm going to put a link again. I've been doing this for 2 weeks. There's a link in the description of this video. All you got to do is click there. It takes you straight to the registration page. You can register for the game and get it immediately for your PC. A couple things up front. First of all, no, this game is not going to run on every single person's PC. It is a graphical game. It isn't a first-person shooter. It is new. You're going to need a decent loadout of RAM, processor, and graphics card in order to run it properly. Some people have told me they used the minimum settings that were required or listed there for the game, and the game runs like shit. So, understandably, if you want to play a new game, you have to at least have a computer that can handle some 3D gaming, okay? Number 2, there is a considerably large install. So if you want to play in the fan appreciation on Friday, I highly recommend you download it ahead of time. It actually is probably going to take you several hours. I'm not kidding. The game's about 3.5 gigs in size, and then there's a considerably large patch that goes on top of that that takes a couple hours to download. So just warning everyone, I went through it, warning you guys up front. You got to go through that, so don't, oh, I want to play it, you know, at a certain set or at a certain time with Phil, and you go to do it, oh shit, I have to download for 4 hours. Well, download it ahead of time. Just warning everyone, okay? That being said, it is a completely free game. Now, there's 2 different ways to unlock items in the game. You can either play the hell out of the game and earn points, and you can use those points to unlock stuff, or you can actually use money to buy things. And obviously that's how these free-to-play games work. Some people spend money to unlock certain things within the game. Other people just sit there and they dedicate the time to play the game and learn it and become better at it, and they unlock stuff through gameplay. Now, the game's only been out officially, you know what I mean, like officially released for a week and a half. So people have only had a week and a half to play. Unless someone has really dumped a significant amount of money into the game, I don't really foresee anyone being godlike compared to anyone else, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Over the course of Friday, I'm going to play several sets of Blacklight Retribution gameplay. And what I'm planning on doing is spreading it out over the course of the day so that different audiences can join in with me. So when I say that, I mean I'm probably going to play a set roughly between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be more catered towards people who are maybe my international fans. I'm just like, whoa, there's a cobweb hanging from my ceiling right there. That'll be geared more towards my international fans, because for them it'll probably already be nighttime. They'll be getting out of work or school or whatever, and they'll want to play with me around that time period. I'll probably be doing another set sometime in between, so maybe around, you know, 4 or 5 p.m. or 5, 6 p.m., something like that. I'll be trying to jump into another set. And then I'll have a late set that'll probably start around maybe, I want to say 7, 8 p.m., even 8 to 9 p.m., all depending on, you know, what's going on at that point. How long these sets of matches will be is completely up in the air. It depends on connection. It depends on how many people I can get into a room with me. It depends on a lot of factors. If I'm in a room full of fans and we're all having a blast, I may play a little bit longer. Maybe I'll play 90 minutes to 2 hours in that room. If I'm playing and the lag is horrible, but I just want to definitely get some matches in with those fans before, you know, we disperse or whatever, I may only stay for about an hour. It all depends. It depends on how long it's going to take people to join, and so on and so forth. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to explain to you how it's going to work and how you're going to know exactly what's going on and so forth, okay? The way the game works is that when you join, you create a name, okay? My name on there is Darkside Phil. So if you know my name on YouTube, you obviously know my name in that game, okay? And you have the ability to send a friend request to people, which a lot of people have already done that. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, before I ever even set up a match, I'm going to jump on there and I'm probably going to look at 100,000 friend requests and try to accept as many as I can, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a server on the US East server, okay? US East is the one I have to play on because that's where I am. If I play on anything else, it's going to be a horrible connection to start, so it would make no sense to do that. You're going to have to play on the US East server. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump onto a US East server. I'm going to try to find a room that's relatively empty, and I'm sure there will be some. So I'm going to try to get into a room that has like 1 or 2 people in it. And then what I will do when I get that room and I see the name of it or whatever is I will tweet up on my Twitter account, @TheyCallMeDSP, okay, everyone who's interested in the Blacklight event, I'm in this room on the USD server right now. Try to join and we'll get the game started. And unfortunately, there's no private matches in Blacklight Retribution as of now. So really I'll have no control over the room. But I will try to, again, pick a room that has a few people in it, hopefully has a variety of game modes so that we can all enjoy the game and go through different stuff while we're playing, okay? So, that's the gist of how it's going to work. I don't want to promise I'm starting at 1 p.m. on the dot, because who knows, maybe I'll wake up and something happens, uh-oh, I got to take care of something before I can start, or maybe I'll jump on and like I said, I'll have all those friend requests going, and next thing you know, it's taking me forever to get through them, or maybe the servers will be wonky. That's another thing I've heard from a lot of people. They said they've been trying to play, and the servers are very wonky. Sometimes they'll work perfectly, sometimes they'll be horrible and you can't even get into a room. Sometimes you can get into rooms but they're laggy. So I don't want to promise everyone we're going to have a perfect session starting at 1 p.m. But the bottom line is, if you're interested in playing, definitely send me the friend request on there, and I will be tweeting up when I will be playing. And if you're interested in playing, what I would say is maybe you want to respond to that tweet and say, okay, Phil, my name is such, I'm on right now, and my name is such and such, so that maybe I could find you. I'm not sure if there's a way to invite. I think there is a way to invite your friends to the game. So if I've added you, I could try to invite you to that particular game. We'll have to see. I know some people have also been telling me they add all their friends, and then every once in a while they try to invite someone to a game. It won't work. And again, it's a new game. It's a free game. I'm sure there's definitely bugs with it, but it was funny when I put out those videos of the game last week, a lot of people started contacting me saying that they wanted to maybe play. It's a free game. Why not? Let's play it with Phil. And I haven't played a PC game in quite a long time, so it made sense that this would be a cool game for us to all kind of team up and play together. So that's the deal for the event on Friday. Several sessions will be set up, probably one on the earlier side between 1 to 2 p.m., then one in the middle, maybe 4 to 5 p.m., and then one later on, maybe 8 to 9 p.m. It all depends. Again, that's completely tentative. If you want to be in the know, I will be tweeting about it when these sessions are going up with information, so definitely check out my Twitter account, @TheyCallMeDSP. Just another reason to follow me on Twitter. You know what I mean? There's going to be events like this going on where it definitely behooves you to follow me on there and be in the know with everything that's always going on with my videos. By the way, I use it daily several times to tell people what footage is going up, when it's going up, if there's YouTube problems going on, all that stuff. That's why it's so important to follow me there. It's the best direct line of contact with me that you can possibly have. Okay? So thanks a lot to everyone. Again, if you need to get the game last minute, check the link in the description of this video and go to it and get it. I'm telling you, it's going to take a couple hours, so you got to get it early. Don't make the mistake I did, because actually I didn't know that, and I wanted to play it in the afternoon of one day to make my videos, and when I went to do it, it fucking took like 4 hours to download, and I was like, oh god, it's my fault. I didn't do the research ahead of time to find out it was such a large game and required that kind of a download. So, my bad, but I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. So download it early, get it ahead of time, and hopefully I will see you in a match on Friday. I openly admit I'm probably not going to get to play with everyone, let's face it. I'm sure there are lots of people who downloaded this game. We're already playing it, and there's people who downloaded it because of me, because I talked about it last week. And I fully apologize to people who won't be able to get into the rooms. If I'm only doing, 3 to 4 sessions, there's going to be a limited amount of people who I can play with. And also I apologize for anyone if there's going to be bad connections. Unfortunately, that always happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. So some people will have a good time. Some people will hopefully at least just enjoy the fact that you get to play some gameplay with me. But, alright, that's it. I'll see you guys for the event on Friday. Follow me on Twitter @TheyCallMeDSP. That's where I'll be putting all the updates on what's going on. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you then.